Hello, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Woman Gaming, IntermediateGaming.com, and we're here, Volume 4, Grown Woman Gaming Podcast, and we're here on this lovely Saturday afternoon. I would like to welcome all my ladies out there in my panels and ladies out there in the world and anybody who's watching us this afternoon. I really appreciate y'all stopping by and checking us out. I'd like to start off introducing my panel. Let's start off with Miss Delilah HD.
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be here on this nice Saturday. Beautiful day today in Georgia. I don't know what it's like over there in the Bay, but it's beautiful right now. Had a pretty busy day. Just looking forward to talking about some games. So let's go.
And next up is my girl from SoCal, Miss LBOOGIE.
Whoop whoop. What's up, people? What's up, people? How you doing today?
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. And my Sailor Moon sister from Georgia, CHAREECE. What's up, girl?
What's up, babe? I can't talk about Sailor Moon right now because I'm so gonna buy the whole volume, the whole entire series over again, and I really don't need to do that. So let's not talk about that right now.
Oh man, you ain't the only one. I'm trying to. I have been dibble dabbling in that in a little bit too. Well, we are going to start off with GAMESCOM 2017. Now, I'm a newbie in that. Can somebody explain to me what GAMESCOM really is and what it's really about? Is it like E3?
Yep, for Europe.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like 3 times the size. It's like 3 or 4 times the size of E3.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Gang of people. Like people come from all over Europe to go. So.
Okay, so I mean, what you guys would like to see from that convention?
Well, I guess. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say
more news and
yeah, they say it's supposed to be some surprise, so I'd like to see whatever the hell that is, and then
right.
I'm looking forward to pre-orders. I was just talking to one of my buddies, and I'm like, I might actually watch the stream I might watch the Gamescom in the parking lot of GameStop so I can pre-order as soon as that shit's done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's how. Well, you go
Man,
ahead.
That's gangster right there. You in the parking lot.
you think it's gonna sell out that fast? You think it's gonna sell out that fast?
I don't know. I don't know. You never know.
Man, I know you saw the leak of the Project Scorpio edition.
Right.
So
yeah, I saw that.
And everybody's like on
I just saw the box. I don't even.
So the console itself is supposed to say Project Scorpio, and so is the controller. So it's going to be one of those things where that's limited edition. It's going to be only a certain number of those. There'll probably be more regular Xbox One X's, but I want that.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
How about you, CHAREECE? How you feel about Gamescom? Anything that you're willing to see?
Sound like somebody watching TV or something.
CHAREECE?
She watching the news? Who watching the news?
I'm waiting for these announcements.
I can hear her. Can you hear me? From my headphones. Delilah, how you feel about?
CHAREECE figured it out. I don't know what happened, but how I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel good. I mean, I don't know what Microsoft is gonna do, but I definitely look forward to seeing like new trailers of games that's gonna be shown there. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely hyped about the pre-orders though. So, cause I mean, I've been, I got my money set aside already. So I'm just ready for them to just say when to go, stop by GameStop or Best Buy or wherever, to do my pre-orders. So I'm hyped about that. But yeah, I mean, it should be similar. I'm expecting for at least Microsoft to be similar to E3. So it should be more of the same, maybe a little bit more tidbits. I don't know what this super secret is supposed to be. So that should be cool. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
It sounds like somebody. What's going on though? It sounds like somebody like
with the mic.
CHAREECE.
We lost her. I don't know what happened. She might have to back out or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Not me.
Well, with me, I was asking you how you felt about Gamescom 2017.
Dang. Okay. I still can't hear her.
No.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sort of excited about it, but to be if that makes sense, because I don't want to get come crashing.
Oh, you are choppy, CHAREECE.
You might have to go out and come back in.
You might have to come back.
Okay.
Come out and come back in. Okay, with me, I just can't wait to see if they're gonna show like any details, new details, or new games with on all platforms. To be honest with you, because some, I hear that they save like extra details or extra, things about the game in certain events. So I really hope we can see maybe some more Cuphead information on that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I was upset when I found out that it was only local multiplayer for Cuphead.
You said local multiplayer? Like couch co-op?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess because it's so, like, that game, you have to be on the money. Like, it's all, like, it has to be super accurate. So I think they don't want to worry about the latency on having the game online. So I'm thinking that's the case. I'm not, of course I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, but I ain't got no friends local.
I ain't got no local friends either.
Like, they play games. I mean, I get what you mean. Like, it's it's different. Sometimes it's far and few, friends that like play the same games that you play in person. You're right. It's always online. So,
but the game wasn't even going to be a full game to begin with. It was only going to be boss battles. So they ended up taking the time, extending the date, and making it a full game. So I would imagine that it would take them even longer if they tried to do online co-op, because they would need somebody to recode that part, and that's more money. So they're probably not even allotted that money to do that.
I think it would have been better if they had online multiplayer, because I was ready to play with some friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I gotta experience this Cuphead battle, the Cuphead story mode by myself,
But you still getting it, right?
Yeah,
it's already I pre-ordered that shit at E3. It's already pre-ordered.
Me too. Me too.
It's already pre-ordered, but I didn't know this till after the fact, I'm just excited for the people that can be able to get the game. I mean, get the system day one, and I hope that everything goes smoothly, because you know how it is with the internet, and especially with items that are sought after. I believe that, like, as far as console wise, Xbox is gonna do nice this holiday season. So I hope they show more of that at Gamescom.
Yeah, I'm sure they usually do have like a couple of things that they don't show at E3 at Gamescom. So I'm sure that they held back, knowing that they weren't going to be able to do the pre-orders at E3, so that this makes like a huge hype fest right before they allow pre-orders, because that's the game plan,
Hype sells money though,
right?
All day.
It does. That's true.
And like, if they had put the pre-orders out anytime between after E3 and Gamescom, it wouldn't have been as successful, So like, they're gonna get everybody real hyped at Gamescom again, and then everybody gonna put their money down.
Yeah, because I know a lot of like my homies, my gaming comrades, they already got their money up for this console already, including a couple of ladies on this panel.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all better grab that, because I think
stashed off to the side.
Right?
I think it's gonna get sold out. Like, it's gonna get sold out, and you're gonna, like, everybody who doesn't get it like day one, it's gonna be, oh no, I don't have it. My God, you know what I mean?
I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know. I'm skeptical on the fact that it's gonna sell out. Now, the limited edition may sell out.
Okay, I'll give you credit. Yeah. The limited edition will get sold out first.
Yeah, because Microsoft usually don't play around with their stock. They're not like Nintendo. Nintendo, they're gonna run out, and then they gotta replenish stock, and it's coming from overseas. Whereas with Microsoft, they pretty good on their stock. I mean, now granted, the Elite controllers were hard to find after that initial wave, though. So I mean, who knows?
How much is the limited, that Project Scorpio edition of the Xbox One?
Well, we don't know. That was just a leak. I don't think they officially announced that yet.
No, I think it's.
Yeah, it was a leak. Okay.
So, what I was gonna say, Well, if the Xbox One S costs $499, am I right? That limited edition, that might be another $100. I'm gonna say.
Wow.
What would you? Well, how much would you think it'll cost for that project?
Well, you know what? I think it'd be great if it's an extra 100. I better get like a bigger hard drive space. You know, like instead of it being 1 terabyte, you have a 2 terabyte. I better see like a the different design on the box.
Throw a game in there.
Exactly. Some Game Pass subscription, something. You know, but it's gotta make up for that $100 value if they're gonna charge an extra $100 for it.
Oh, okay. So
but usually that's what they do with limited edition. You either get the game with it and like, you know, something extra because of the fact that it is a limited edition type thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I see that we're all well, I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to see people's joyous faces when they got the good piece of hardware. You feel me? We'll go to our next subject. We have some new Destiny info. That's coming up. You know what 3 weeks? 3 weeks till Destiny 2 come out?
Wow, man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna play like some Destiny probably like next week or the last week before it comes out, so I can be able to have my little fond memories and shit. And then uninstall that game. So I mean,
I know because I need the room.
Yeah, you do need. Yeah, they say if you already pre-order Destiny 2 on Xbox One, it'll be preloaded early as next week. So that's that's good. So you already know. So I guess that's like midnight East Coast time, 9 o'clock West Coast time. I think that the game should be like ready to play. So, anybody excited? Who ain't excited? Or they have reservations? Let's start with CHAREECE. How you feel about it?
I'm excited. I'm truly excited. I enjoy Destiny until I start running out of people to play it with, and now that it has a better story, the companion app is going to get updated come next week. I've already re-downloaded it. I'm ready to play with my character again. I am super excited for this game. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Miss DELILAH HD?
Man, well, you know me, I wasn't too high on the first game, but I did like what I got to play with the demo. I thought it was really fun. Even some of the multiplayer. Even though the multiplayer felt a little bit more of the same, I like the story part that I played in the single player. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. You guys definitely help because I learned more about the game from you guys, so I do appreciate that. But I haven't dropped any money down to pre-order anything for it, but I'm definitely looking forward to see what it entails and what the new updates and stuff are going to be. Because I did get to play the demo with a pre-order, but like I didn't keep the pre-order. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like I said, I wasn't 100% sold on Destiny 1, but like I said, you guys are day by day. Every time I hear like something new about the game, or you guys talk about the game, it kind of helps me, it builds up my excitement for it. So
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What about you, LBOOGIE?
Did we lose LBOOGIE?
Oh, LBOOGIE muted. Okay, I see. Well, let me put my little 2 cents on this. Like I said, I was late in the Destiny game, so I am planning to pre-order it, and I know I'm not gonna pre-order the regular version because I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for content. I wanted to have it as fast as possible, as most as possible. So I'm gonna get that digital deluxe download for like $100, and I think that's the most expensive game I paid for like a day one game. I don't think I remember the last game I bought that was that expensive. Wait a minute, maybe it was Mortal Kombat 9.
Let me make you something infamous.
I can tell you.
Yeah. So let me make you something infamous. Now, is this replacing Call of Duty for you? Like, is Destiny, since you're dropping so much on, Destiny, is this replacing like that Call of Duty feel? 'Cause I know you were talking about the zombie packs with the World War II and stuff like that. So would this replace Call of Duty for you, or no?
It may be. I ain't even gonna front. I'm not even gonna lie. It may be, because I've been playing Call of Duty for damn near a decade, and I was hyped for Black Ops 3, and how it came out to be was like it was lackluster for me compared to the other Call of Duties that I played. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this Call of Duty that's coming out in November. Let's see how that is going to work with me. But if I don't get no wargasms from Call of Duty, I would switch over to Destiny.
So I'm still in that word. I'm still in it.
Oh, that's awesome, right?
That's how I feel when I shoot some shit up on a first person shooter, and I'm on top of the leaderboard, and I got my kill streaks, and I got top 3. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Mm-hmm. I have my nerdgasms. We can have wargasms too.
Everything, you know what I mean? Is Boogie, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. It's Destiny. It's about Destiny 2, girl. The floor is yours.
No, I was able to hear y'all the whole time, and I started talking, but apparently I was muted because stupid ass Google Hangouts keeps disconnecting me.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'm super hyped for Destiny 2. I actually just went and changed my pre-order from the digital deluxe to GameStop's deluxe collector's edition, which comes with a Titan. You can choose between Titan, Warlock, or Hunter versions. So I got the Titan, of course.
Wow.
And
Warlock for life.
Cut it out. So it comes with a pop figure, a Titan pop figure of Zavala, little keychain, a hat, and the digital game and the season pass. But it was like $130 for so it's only $30 more for that one than the digital deluxe, and I had already paid off the digital deluxe version. So
right, what's this through GameStop? Yeah,
it's through GameStop, which sucks because they make you come the day that it comes out to get the digital code. But I'm just like, is it that serious? I'll be there anyway. So.
That's GameStop for your ass.
Yeah. I was just about to ask that. I was like, does they print on a receipt, or how does that work? Like, is it a card? Like,
yeah, so they print it out on your receipt, and then it'll start to download. But see, what I do is I go to the GameStop, and I already have the Xbox One app on my phone. I already have my home console set as my home console. So as soon as they print out the receipt, I punch the code in on my phone, so it already starts downloading before I get home.
Smart. She got it planned out, man.
I'm a planner now.
She's ready to go.
You'd be amazed how many people don't use the Xbox app.
Yeah, I'll be on it. That's how I changed my profile picture.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's faster. It's faster that way.
Well, I know I'm not paying for buying. I'm not buying 2 Destiny copies for the same copy of one game for 2 consoles. So I'm making the decision of getting Destiny 2 on Xbox. So we will definitely gonna play some raids. We are definitely gonna play some Mayhem Clash. That's my shit. I just love it. I love Mayhem Clash. I'm gonna give my I'm gonna come blind with this one since I came late in the game. So I'm very excited to see what they talking about with Destiny 2. And if you got the game and you know my friends with, man, come fuck with me. I got you. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about with Destiny 2?
What's this new update?
Just that Warlock.
Yeah, it's gonna be a day 1 update. So
yeah, it is.
You don't know what it is? It's a patch or something, or
yeah. I'm not
say what it is.
I'm not digging that though.
Why?
Because it's like you have a game that you take all this time to make, and then right when you buy the game, it's already a patch. You know what I mean?
I mean, would you rather have them not be ready for the patch though? I'd
rather have them ready, period.
Yeah.
Without needing a patch.
In a perfect world, yes. But we know how they are. And I mean, I'd rather have them know that there's a problem and already have a patch ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, because we could get the game and you'd be like, what the fuck? Because then that drops players too. You know, you're gonna have less players in the game. And so if you put in a game and it don't work right away, you know you're not playing that game.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. I just feel a certain way about day one patches, but let's just hope they will have some kind of announcement next week in Germany. So
no, tomorrow.
Everything kicks off tomorrow, I think. Like, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, so Xbox is tomorrow, I think, and then Monday.
I think tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Thank you for educating me. Okay. There'll be an announcement on Destiny 2 in a couple of days.
Okay. Do y'all know when they're streaming the shows and stuff? So I go ahead and set my calendar.
So make sure that you get on Mixer for the Xbox stuff, because they're gonna be doing giveaways and stuff too on both days, Sunday and Monday. So
and yes, now one song when they did E3, I was so crunk about that.
Right. So they make and they're gonna do it on their YouTube channel and on the Mixer channel and on their Twitch channel. So I'm thinking about having all them windows open.
You crazy girl. You trying to get that? Ain't nothing wrong trying to get some free stuff. Shit.
Okay. Yeah, they got that whole rare collection.
Yeah, I came home and I was like, "What's these new games?" I came home like, "What are these new games?" So, well, we could come to a group consensus that we are excited about this.
Yes.
All right. Now we're gonna talk about Crackdown 3. Like, when one game get canceled, it just overshadows all the other shit that happens in the week of gaming. As if you ain't been living under a rock this past week, Crackdown 3, the quote-unquote flagship game for the Xbox One X, is delayed till spring 2018. Now, I know people are upset about it, and I know people who is not chalant about it. So I want to start off with CHAREECE on this subject. How you feel about Crackdown 3 being delayed?
Oh my God, I think I cried a little bit. I think I low-key cried. I've had this game pre-ordered since 2015.
I saw your post. That was crazy.
Girl, yes. And I'm like, when they first announced it way back when, I said, okay, the first one was fun. I played with all my friends. I'm going to go ahead and pre-order this now. Okay, be out a year and a half. Cool, okay. No, it has literally been almost 4 fucking years and we still do not have this game. I'm so thinking about just canceling my pre-order and like upgrading my Destiny or something. But at this point, it's like, hell, it's just sitting at this moment. Amazon might think I'm dead or something. It's just canceled.
Yeah. Any other thoughts? Like, what would you say to them? I mean, are you upset because you're not getting your game on the time that you're going to get it, or are you just upset that it's delayed?
I want it to be good. At this point in time, it needs to be damn near perfect. So if they feel like they need to work a little bit longer in it, I'm fine with that. I'm still gonna be hurt, but I'll be fine if I get a better game that, unlike Destiny, has a 1-day patch.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I might sit over in the corner and pout, but I'll be fine about it.
Oh, okay.
I feel the same way.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, it's better, like I said, for the other thing, you know, it's better that they're taking the time to make sure it's good, because like as much of hype as they were putting on this, you know, they was putting this game on a pedestal. So if it came out and something wasn't working right, you know, people would tear the shit out of it. So
it was already ripping in. The game wouldn't even out yet. So,
and I'm telling you, it looked way better than what they showed at E3. So I was excited to see, and I'm sure they still are going to show it at Gamescom. But you know, if something wasn't working right, I'd rather have them go ahead and take the time, make it right, so that when I get the game, I don't have a broken game. Because the worst thing you can do is make me pay $60 for a game and it's just broken. Because I remember when Assassin's Creed Unity came out, that shit was broken, and I took that shit right back and never played it again.
Call of Duty Ghost was broken as shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish the campaign.
I don't know what to mention though. Like, would you guys would have been okay if they would have released it? Like, say they released the game on November 7th and they just released it at a lower price point. Like, they released it at $30 or something like that. No.
Because they would still get bad press for it.
Yep.
So in the way Xbox is going this year, they haven't had a strong first party games this year. So they can't come out with a flop. They cannot come out with a flop. It'd be better to take the L and come out later than it is to come out with a flop. Because if they came out with a flop, people would be so upset. You see how they were just with the delay. So imagine if it was broken. People would be talking about, oh, fuck Xbox.
Yeah.
Leaving.
Okay.
Good point.
Hell, look at Mass Effect.
All right.
That shit. I almost bought that game.
Oh my god, I still have not finished that game. It's so. Let's not talk about that even. Let's just. Oh god, no, let's not do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, with me, I feel I gotta sympathize for the gamers that wanted this game, but you know they don't have it yet, and it's delayed because they really wanted that game. I know fans that really waited for that game, but for me, I'm not a Crackdown fan. Now, I agree that if a game needs to be fixed, then you need to take your time and fix it. For example, Red Dead Redemption was supposed to come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got pushed back too.
That got pushed back too, and you know, I wasn't even hot. I wasn't even upset. You know, I was like, you know what? They working on that game. It's my favorite game. One of my favorite games is Red Dead Redemption. So I'm cool. Just like Cherie said, she's cool with waiting. Just like I'm cool with waiting for Red Dead Redemption. But in this day and age, the media, the internet will take a mountain and make it so big.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that people were like directly tweeting to other Pacific people in the Xbox industry, just dogging them out over the internet. I'm like, it's not that serious that you got to directly blame, you know, a particular person on the decisions of a company. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The hate is strong.
And I noticed that a lot of people think that Xbox is making games specifically for them. I'm like, you know that this is like a mass marketed company. Like, you are not the only person buying games. And just because they're not doing something that you specifically like, doesn't mean that it's the wrong thing to do.
Right. I mean, but I think it should be something for everybody, of course.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I understand that my favorite game is going to get rebooted or brought out, or there's certain IP that I love is going to be, you know, focused on. But I do expect them to at least kind of broaden the horizon and bring out different types of games. I would love to see what they're investing in right now, like as far as AAA. But I think that's coming. I think that's coming. A lot of that is
Phil's philosophy too. He doesn't want to show us nothing that we're not going to be able to put in our hands within the next year. So a lot of times we don't get to see what they're doing, but they have stuff going on.
Right. Yeah, I know you signed an NDA and everything, so you know.
you know. She know, but she know, but she can't tell us though. It's okay though. I'm not tripping, but I just hope with this particular game, it should come out when it comes out. If they say spring 2018, it should come out with spring 2018. So
yeah.
Anybody?
I really didn't speak on it because I said a good bit of what I had to say about it on a GRG last night. But I like I said, at E3, I liked what I played. I thought it was great. And the fact that it's delayed, the game can only get better. So I mean, I'm cool with the delay. I was excited for it, ain't gonna lie, but it is what it is. It's business. They gotta do what they gotta do. I'd rather them work on the game, make sure it's great, and then I'm pretty sure I enjoy a better game. So
with me, I just hope this particular game title shouldn't be delayed any more than the day that they say they're gonna come out. If it's 2018, it's springtime, and this game doesn't come out, they're gonna be sus as fuck, like suspect, because because it's like
It's like, what y'all doing? Like, I mean, I don't know. It's some things that like they've been taking a lot of L's. I mean, you got Project Spark. They took an L on that. Scalebound, it took an L on that. Like, it's
oh god, Scalebound.
Start adding up. Like Fable, that's gone. Then you got Press Play. They had 3 great IPs that was really good, and all 3 of those are gone. So it's like, man, it's just one after the other. It's like a snowball effect. So I'm really hoping that 2018 better be fire. Like, it's got to be fire. If they hold on to stuff that they just can't announce yet, and they're waiting on for the X to drop, I'm thinking 2018 is when we're going to see Halo 6. We already know they're coming down the pipe. Anything else they just kind of keeping close to the vest should be at least talked about, or borderline released by that point. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Okay.
We've been taking some L's though, for real.
Yeah, I love my Xbox, but we've been taking L's for a while.
Well, at least, I mean, not so much on.
Really, just this year. I mean,
well, it's bigger than that.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying like a little, like recently. I'm not saying it collectively as a unit. Like after all, I'm just saying recently with these cancellations and delays. They need to bring something.
Right, and then you got. On the Sony side, like they're buying up all the exclusive deals, so you see a lot of like Japanese focused games being released only on PC and PlayStation 4. And I think I posted on Twitter like yesterday, or day before yesterday, one of those that like if you're localizing the game for PC, Xbox should be automatic. Like it should be a no-brainer. Because the architecture is the same, the tools that you use to make the game is the same. So and it should be a no-brainer. I don't understand that one bit. I don't buy it at all that they can't do it. I think it's more of just a backdoor deal that you can only release it on this platform for a year, etc. So
okay.
They're throwing money around.
Yeah, because you got big publishers like Square Enix, Namco. Like these are big publishers now. These are no little small rinky-dinky indie titles that's doing this. It's big companies, so it's got to be that type of thing. What do I know, right? I'm just following it.
No. I mean, I really appreciate your feedback on it because a person like me, I love games and I like stories and gameplay and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But the inner shit, you know what I mean? The conflict between gamers, developing companies, and publishers and shit like that. I don't know, but it's good that I'm learning, so I could be a better content creator or a better person with a knowledge of gaming. It should be all aspects. But like I said, I hope that game come out when it come out, because I'll be upset for my friends who can't get the game. Okay. I want to go to our next topic. Now, Lawbreaker has so much potential. It's just it's a shit show right now. What happened? What could they done differently that could have made this game better or
kept his mouth shut?
Amen.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say that.
Okay, now can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on you talking about Cliffy, right?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, did he used to fuck with Gears, right? He used to be working with. Okay,
right. He used to work for Gears, but like he was talking a lot of shit on Twitter about Xbox and acting like he was too good or some shit. So it was like you kind of put a bad taste in people's mouth. So it's like, and a lot of Xbox people have PlayStations.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So we would have bought the game if it wasn't coming. We would have bought the game on PlayStation. But you start acting like you too good for Xbox fans, or like your game is, whatever. I don't know what the hell he was feeling himself is what it sounded like.
Oh, okay. I get it because
yeah,
I was looking at people saying, "Oh, Cliffy done said some slick shit."
Yeah,
and that's why his game ain't getting sold. And I'm trying to find what did he actually say. So that's what he said about his game, and he talked about Xbox like that. Oh.
Yeah, so
baby, that's what he did though.
Yeah, and I think like the first
thing right after the PS4 PC announcement, he was throwing shots like immediately after.
So look, all time peak for Lawbreakers was 7,482 people.
Wow, it's got good reviews. Like the reviews I saw like on Steam or whatever were decent. Like, and I was tempted to pick it up because I'm like, man, it's got some decent reviews, but they say it gets old fast. Like after a while, it feels like you just don't. It's not something you want to go back to because there's so many other good communities around the other platforms. So, or it's like Overwatch then kind of just stole its thunder, you know. And, you know, that's the things I keep hearing. So,
okay, Charisse, how do you feel about Lawbreakers?
I tried to I watched videos and stuff and of it, read previews. I read like one review of it, but like LBOOGIE said, Cliffy and his words kind of overshadowed it, and so after a while, I just stopped paying attention to it, and because he just him and his attitude towards Gears and the Xbox gamers in the long run was just, like I said, put a sour taste in my mouth, and so I just stepped away from it.
And it's probably because he had a bad taste in his mouth from working with on Gears, but you know, you're trying to market your game to, you know, a mass market of consumers. You don't bring that shit out there, because that's something that's between you and your last employer. That's it.
Yep, you got bills to pay. Shut that shit up.
Right, you shut your mouth.
That's right, you don't supposed to burn bridges.
Buy your game.
Man, exactly. That's hood. That's like hood street code. You don't bite the hand that feeds you, especially if you was working with Gears. A game that's an Xbox exclusive. You know what I mean? And sometimes PC. Let me get it. And sometimes PC.
Yeah, you know what that master is coming out.
Oh my god. And sometimes PC. But you don't talk shit of the people who helped you make money in the first place to probably get Lawbreakers made anyway. You shouldn't be doing that, and that's what he get. And I bet the next game he makes, he won't be talking none of that shit. I tell you that.
People gonna vote with their wallet every time. You know, you can't just treat people a certain way. To me, it shows character. You know, it shows true colors. So I think, he should have kept his mouth closed. So I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick question, yo. Y'all care about the July MPDs? Who won in the month of July? Y'all care?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It was Nintendo. Again.
Nintendo was on. They getting that money. They
got a new system out right now, like brand new and shiny. You know how we love brand new and shiny.
Oh my god, man! I'm looking like Nintendo outsold the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Yeah, everybody
on some cheap plastic. On some cheap plastic. On some bendable.
The bad console.
A bendable screen. It's not that bad. I mean, okay. The games is what's selling that product, though. To me, my opinion.
But they got IPs that people grew up with. You know, like the only new IP they have is Splatoon, and I know a bunch of people that love that game. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they released because I got a Switch also, and they released like Blaster Master, like Mario Kart. They playing on nostalgia real thick and heavy. So
yes,
it's working for them right now. And
that's what I'm telling you. I said they could put out a piece of shit, and as long as it plays Mario, people are buying it.
Yeah. Well, hey, we get Wii U now. Wii U didn't do as hot, but people didn't know what Wii U was. I think they lost that on the name alone because then you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, because I think the Wii U was like a half step between the Wii and the Switch. And I think what people love about the Switch is that you could take it on the go. So you can be playing on the bus, you know, walking or whatever, and you know, you're good to go. The only thing my problem is that it like overheats like crazy.
Yeah, it does get very hot.
It does?
Yeah. Like apparently people's are warping now.
Yeah, that's why I take mine out the dock. I take mine completely out the dock just so that it can breathe. Like it feel like it's like I feel it. I'm like, man, this thing is hot, but you know, and get one of those external charge cables so it don't have to be in the dock and you can just play it because otherwise it gets hot. It gets really hot. You know, so.
Oh wow. But they still making money now.
They making money.
Yeah.
They still making money. You can't knock their hustle.
But I think they're also still having issues with like the syncing of the Joy-Con. Like they have a lot of issues.
Take mine back in an hour.
This console is making too much money for it to have all these problems.
But it's Nintendo, and they can do whatever the hell they want.
That's true. But see, Nintendo usually, in the past, they were known for their quality. So for this to even go down like this, it's like, yo, what's up with Nintendo? Why y'all tripping on this vocal?
Every other day I read an article about them messing up with something else.
Yeah, their dock is trash. Like to me, the dock doesn't.
Yeah, the dock should have an extra fan in it. It shouldn't just be a little piece of shit plastic. It should have an extra fan.
And they got there to charge $90 for that mess.
Right, like, extra. Yeah, if you want an extra dock.
Oh my God, for real?
Yeah.
You know what I can do with $90?
$90 for an extra dock, because I was gonna get one for upstairs, just so when I come up, I can just take my system and just dock it when I get up here. And I'm like, man, it's not even worth it. And then it start getting hot. I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. Nah, it's not worth it.
Third party makers haven't come up with a solution yet.
Well, yeah, they shoot. People are 3D printing them now. They're printing their own switch cases and stuff like that. Switch docks. People are using 3D printers, and you can buy them on Etsy. I'm serious. Like, people are being very creative in how they're going about getting around that issue. And of course, third party has their own things too. Like, there's like for the dock I was describing, that's a third party external dock to where the system just sits out and it just sits up, and you can play it like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they would do better putting a fan in there though, because then you get the extra circulation. You know,
they need something.
That little ass fan is like it's just a little like 4-hole slit on the top, and that's it.
Yep, and they also could have put an extra USB port. Like I feel like they could add so much more to the dock. Every time I pick up, like I take the system out of the dock all the time, so it's like when I pick up the dock, it just feels cheap, like super cheap to me. And I'm like, it's just,
honestly when it was first announced, I called it a glorified tablet.
I mean, that's basically what it is. But it has Nintendo software on it, so it's Nintendo. You know, it's a glorified tablet. Really, it's a mobile device,
right?
It's a mobile device. Just they can connect to the TV. That's all they can. That's all it is. So, if I add,
I want to ask y'all ladies.
I was saying technically, if I can add controllers to my cell phone, it's like a Switch, right? If I had the games that I can play similarly, you know, like on the Switch, like on my cell phone, same difference, you know. So, go ahead. I'm sorry,
making me want to buy this game.
No.
Yo, I'm watching this thing you just sent me, and I'm like you said, having a nerdgasm right now.
You talking about what Well, what I'm gonna try to do is, I know we do have laid out topics that we have already preset, but if I go check out some gaming news, and if I see some real recent fresh shit,
that looks good.
I will link it to the Grown Woman Gaming thread and look at it. Yeah, you see that? After leaking the EA releases Star Wars Battlefront 2 Epic Space Battle trailer, I'm sure LBOOGIE got that because she loved her Battlefront. I was gonna say Battlefield, but it's Battlefront.
I like both, but Star Wars is my shit. This looks so good. Like, it looks so good and crisp. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna be sick trying to fly.
When is it coming out? When that game come out?
It comes out in November too.
Yeah,
man, for real?
It's gonna be so good, man. Because you got Shadow of War coming out. No, not Shadow of War coming out. Like, then you're gonna have Battlefront 2 coming out. It's just perfect. And then the X release like in the middle of all of that. It's pretty good. The way it's set up for the fall is gonna be really nice. Because then you also have The Evil Within 2, and then what was the other game? Wolfenstein 2 is another one that's released.
And so it's gonna be nice. Sleeper. Don't sleep on Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah, Wolfenstein is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm half asleep on Wolfenstein. I gotta finish.
The story is what make that game.
Yeah, I like the story. The gameplay, yeah, it's alright, but I like the story.
Arcadey. The gameplay is very arcadey to me.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
but it's very prudent since we got neo-Nazis marching. So
I know. It's aligning with the times,
right?
Apparently,
it's like your favorite games get all leaked and stuff. Did you guys know that? I hope I might be late, but you guys know that Xbox One X gonna have enhancements for record in the definitive edition.
Of course, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get to read the article. Happy this game. I love record. Awesome game. I wish everybody would play it.
Yeah,
my daughter played it a lot.
I like that game.
It's not trash and it's not garbage, but
thank you, Infamous. I think it just appeals to a certain type of player. I mean, it reminds me of that old school Nintendo game, like old school Metroidvania kind of thing, because you got to collect your bots, you got to upgrade them, you got to find cores and stuff like that.
Sometimes you have to go back to the areas, then come back to this area, cross. It's a lot of It's old school. It reminds me.
It's very old school.
In the living room playing video games.
It reminds me of a game that Nintendo would release, like something Nintendo would do, and when nobody complained because Nintendo don't graphics for Nintendo ain't put on a pedestal like that. So if Pro would have released on Nintendo, it'd have been no problem. So that's how I feel about it, at least. But I'm biased, of course.
Somebody said we forgot the Sims 4.
The Sims 4 is already out on PC. What do you mean, coming to Xbox?
Yeah, it's coming to Xbox in November.
Yeah, coming to Xbox.
Yeah. I wonder how it's going to be, because remember the old Sims games on Xbox? They were like, it just wasn't the same. The controls didn't really like work well. So I'm hoping.
Did y'all ever play the herbs? The
little
I remember them though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the original Xbox with I think it had like Black Eyed Peas or something. And shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, I thought it was. I didn't like the fact. I feel like it was kind of being picky. You know what I mean? Picking on certain cultures and stuff. I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
So that's just me.
It's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion and stuff like that. Everybody's. I may not agree with what you saying, but I will respect what you're saying. You know.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Let's see. Now, let's go to our next subject. It's football season. It's football season started up. Right? I'm ready for some football. Oh man, I'm missing games right now, but I don't care. But it's okay.
It's just preseason. Shit don't count.
Yeah, they don't
count. I'd be like, yo, my Niners just beat them, but it don't count because it's preseason.
And then they always be strong in preseason, and then you'd be like, what the fuck?
So I would like to know the ladies, if they got a favorite football team and college football team. Can you let me know so I know?
Go ahead, lady. I mean, Delilah.
Delilah?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Are you eating some coffee nut M&Ms?
Girl, yes, I got a pack here, right? You know, I did the vegan for 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Oh, you finished, right?
More like a week and a half. I couldn't make it through the full 2. I tried.
Oh, really? What broke you?
Man, I'm sorry, dude. Like some wings came on TV, and I'm like, dude.
Really? What kind of? You gotta tell me. I gave her a recipe and all. I gave her a recipe.
You did. I'm sorry.
She didn't know. I'm not surprised, but
I'm trying. I felt great for that first week. I was like, oh, I felt so proud of myself. And then the commercials that they did for me, I was just like pizza and hamburgers and wings. And I'm just like, dude, I gotta live, man. You only got one life. I gotta live.
All right. I bet the wings tasted good.
Bruh, them joints was, man, they was on point.
So tell us your favorite football team and college team.
Okay, my favorite football team, obviously you guys should already know the answer to this, but it's the Atlanta Falcons for sure. Rise up.
Oh, those big chokers, huh? Never too soon.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't say nothing. I knew that.
I'm still salty. I am still very salty. But yeah, they choked in the Super Bowl, but at least they made it there. What about your team, though, boss? What about your team?
49ers.
We made it a few years ago, but
yeah,
win though.
Y'all was pick 4 in the draft. Y'all tanked last season.
Well, that's because the damn owner keep messing with the team, and he needs to leave shit alone and sit his ass back and collect money.
Yeah, y'all got a pretty good OC though. Y'all got our OC, so y'all got a pretty good offensive coordinator. You know, Kyle Shanahan. He finna transform that team. He does a really good job with taking young players and making sure that they up to par and whatnot. So y'all gonna be all right. My college team is, man, I really don't follow college like that, but I would have to go with UGA. So I'm gonna pick them.
Why? No,
yeah, them Bulldogs, yes, and I also follow a little bit of Georgia Southern, but usually it's UGA. My husband is a Georgia Tech fan, so we are house divided because they're rivals. Georgia Tech usually.
Oh,
not really rivals, but just they don't like each other. Georgia Tech and UGA don't like each other, so it's kind of fun.
Sounds like rivals.
That sounds like rivals. Yeah.
Well, see, I think Georgia, their real rival is like Florida or something like that. So a team in like
the Georgia Florida game is the big thing.
Yeah, Georgia Florida, right? So it's a huge deal. With that, so I think that's their rivals. But I just know that when you I got a coworker that he graduated from Georgia Tech, and I got my master's from UGA. It's like he always, he just feels some kind of way. It's weird.
Okay. So, what about you? Well, it's interesting that I didn't know about the college, but I sure did know about your football team in the NFL, though. I like to get to know my peoples better. What about you, CHAREECE?
I don't necessarily have a NFL team because I just watch the games. I don't really root for anybody. I just watch my husband and the boys. But for college, I of course follow Georgia Southern because that's my school. Screw UGA because they suck.
Whatever. I know, right, CHAREECE? That's weird, huh? Because I know we hated UGA when I was at Southern, but I ended up going to school there.
I hated you like
going to school there, so it was just like I transferred over. It is what it is.
We pretend you didn't.
Yeah,
we gonna overlook that whole.
Aww.
Sorry about that.
Yes, that's my team. That's my team.
Okay. Well, me, I'm a 49er fan. Y'all gonna bury me with the jacket next to the controllers, next to the memory cards, and all the games. Y'all have my jacket. I'm a big 49ers fan. I grew up in San Francisco when they were playing at Candlestick Park, and we used to sneak in and watch Joe Montana play. And
Montana and Rice, right? Jerry Rice. Mm-hmm.
Young, But
was you Steve Young? What was it? Was it Steve? Was it Young? What's his name?
I think it was Steve.
Steve Young. Because a lot of people, they went as high. They was high on Montana, but when Young, started winning, it was just like everybody switched to Young.
And
49ers got a lot of fair weather fans, like most.
No, man. They say, when I be like, yo, I'm a 49er fan. I'm a San Francisco 49er fan. And they like, no, you from Santa Clara now because they moved the stadium from San Francisco to like the county over.
It's still the Niners though, right? They haven't. It's still San Francisco though, right? They're not changing. Okay. Interesting.
That's just like the Angels. They now call them the Los Angeles Angels. Them motherfuckers are in Anaheim. They are not in fucking LA. I do not accept them. They are not my team. Dodgers for life.
Got you.
Man, y'all Dodgers killing it this season.
Killing on the ball.
We on track to break one of the records, which is held by the Chicago Cubs. They went 114 in 36 games. Wow. But we can only lose one more game.
Oh wow.
To beat that record, but still, even if you come close to that record,
that's still a good feat, though.
Right. Not a lot of teams have done that.
Yeah, and with college, I grew up in Miami, Florida, like my teenager years. So it was. I'm a Hurricane fan. I'm a University of Miami Hurricane. I worked there as like park security, and then your back had to face the field, and you had to make sure nobody sneaked up on the field and stuff like that. So I used to go to the University of Miami games all the time. And it was like one of the first times that I, was on the fields. I smelled the grass. I felt it under my toes, like my shoes, that made me love football, So if you bring me some Hurricane gear, I'll be happy. So
where are the Hurricanes?
The Miami Hurricanes.
Miami. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of controversy like a long while back.
Yeah, and I do remember that.
Their football program, they got suspended for like a couple of years. But I think they're bringing it back now. I think they've been bringing it back now. Oh, what about you, LBOOGIE?
Well, 49ers. Although I'm not watching them this year. I'm not watching any football. And for college, it is the USC. But I'm not really watching college this year either.
So you're just gonna be on Dodger country, huh?
Dodger country, and guess what? They are keeping me well well in tune in the wins. They're keeping me good. I'm golden.
I'm pretty sure it's really hype right now too.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can get to a couple of games before they get too expensive.
Yeah, you could imagine what the Falcon season was like last year.
Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as they start winning, them tickets go
it's
right on
crazy atmosphere. Just the whole city was on it, man.
The only thing I don't like is
devastating.
People get so. I was just gonna say the only thing I don't like is people get so stupid, like at the games, like when the other, I had a friend who was a Cubs fan, like he's from Chicago, and they came and people get drunk and they want to start, telling them like you don't belong here and shit like that. You're like, come on, dude, like this is sports, like y'all tripping. It's not that serious.
Some people take it way too serious.
Way too serious. I'm like, motherfucker, you're not getting paid. You getting paid? No. So sit down, relax, enjoy the game. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like that towards trolls too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. I agree with you saying, because it's people in the gaming community that really acting like they getting paid by the company they repping, and they broke, like just like me. Now, and I don't mean broke like you ain't got no money, broke like we're having a working wage while they're making salary. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it. Yeah. So, I just love Sundays and snacks and football, and I can't wait to we get back to the swing of things. What about you? Chareece, did you talk about your sports teams already? Oh yeah, I asked you second. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I know it's like a few weeks for some of y'all got kids. So it's back to school time. And, I don't know about y'all, but when I was younger, my mom enjoyed this part of the summer, knowing that we were going back to school, and she had her time to herself again. And she had her little tips and tricks and stuff like that. Like, in Florida, like this month will be tax-free. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So if you want to buy anything that was school-related, like books, paper, pencils, crayons, school clothes, uniforms, shit like that, it's tax-free. Yeah. And, we made sure that we were set up good for school. Because personally, my mom wasn't really about style, that you had to have the best clothes for the first day of school. She was really like, oh, you better make sure you got your pens, your paper, your crayons, your highlighter, shit, so you can be able to achieve your education. Now, we do have a couple of mothers up in here. So do you guys have any tips or tricks for people that has kids?
For me, is like, this year I started doing a lot more like at night, getting stuff ready instead of trying to like do everything in the morning, and it's kind of making a more calm morning and easier for us to get out on time. I know that Pinterest has a lot of great ideas for setting up snack bins and lunch bins to kind of like do your meal prep on Sundays and get things ready. I tried to do this thing where you make their sandwiches and then you just put like mayonnaise and what's name packets in the box for them so they could do it. So that way you can make all the sandwiches on Sunday and they can go in and get the snack, get whatever they want, and they're good to go. It's like one less thing for me to do. I have to worry about in the morning.
Chareece, you got any ideas?
Well, I actually no. We're so in a routine now because right now I have 3 that in school.
What's your routine?
Well, in the morning times we are up at 5:30. We make sure that everything is done the night before, like LBOOGIE said, because we're not signing any papers in the morning time. If you didn't give it to us the night before, we're not signing no papers. We got to read over this stuff and see what's going on. Make sure you have contact with your teachers though. Oh my God. Even if like the teachers here that we have, they have like a little app called Remind.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, and they send home notices through that. We have a way you can check the grades on the computer. That way you can stay on top of that. Make sure you do, because as much as these teachers swear that they're going to help our students, they are not going to help our students unless we put our effort into it first.
Yep.
Especially our boys. We have to be on top of that as parents. we have to make sure that they get their stuff right, because these teachers, especially down here in Georgia, are not for them. Hell, our school doesn't even have books out there.
You said books out?
No books at all.
So what do they do?
They literally print off papers and give them a little packet, and that's what you study from. Yeah, wow. Thank you.
Like, just buy the book.
Mm-hmm.
No, my daughter gave me a paper last week for me to buy the book for her.
Oh, that's wild. But you know what? At my daughter's school, we have to raise money for the librarian, the music and art teacher, and the gym teacher, which they only have gym once a fucking week, which I'm like, we had gym every day.
Yeah, they have it here. My daughter's in 6th grade. She doesn't have gym this year because she's taking band. Mm-hmm. So I had to buy her an instrument that was $400 first week of school. And then I have to buy her music, because apparently they don't supply that either.
All right.
Yeah, it's like they don't supply anything but a desk for you to sit in. That's
crazy.
Sometimes I feel like I wish I could just go ahead and give them a blank check at the beginning of the year and then call it a day, because I swear every week they are asking for something. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like getting real crazy. That's why I'm like, you can see what we're going through, that we having a problem in the education system, and I don't understand. I don't know where the lotto is sending their money. They keep saying that they're giving money to the schools, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like, there's big ass, lotteries, but people aren't getting any money put back into the school systems. And I mean, we really need to start focusing on schooling our kids. Right.
That's the same thing they say here in Georgia with our lottery system, that the Hope, if you remember it, Delilah, the Hope grant and everything, but they dip into that to pay for road construction and other this and other that. So to the point where Hope does not pay for college like it used to when me and Delilah went to school.
Yeah. Yeah, college definitely wasn't free for me. I don't know about everybody else.
Right.
No, free for me. I don't know where they got that from.
No. You see that New York just made community college free.
Oh, really?
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I mean, it's good though, because I feel that you don't even really start learning about the world until you get to community college. Like, everything we get force fed from K through 12 is like sugar coated history and whatnot.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Like, I'm so glad my mother pushed me to read other things besides what was required in school.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy out there, y'all. Make sure you educate yourself.
Yeah, I don't know nothing too much about, like, school start and stuff like that, because the biggest thing I look for when school start is the traffic is easier in downtown Atlanta. I don't have any. I'm just saying, I don't have any children. So for me, it's like,
I don't go to work till like midday. Yeah, so when they go to school, I go by bed. I play video games. I read. So hey, school is a happy time when it starts back.
Right.
I'm
just saying. You said I'm selfish. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe. I guess.
I claim it.
I take it for what it is.
Like, well, what I'm looking forward to is less traffic.
That is a blessing. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't have any kids though, so it's like, I don't know how to. I'm just trying to jump in on the topic.
Funny. It was funny. That's all.
LBOOGIE, how many kids you got?
I just have the one, and she's 7. And
see, they're cute when they're that age.
Yeah, she's still cute. She gets on my nerves a lot, but
that part.
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah,
when they wait till they turn 11 and think they're 16.
Oh my God! I was talking to her teacher the other day, and I'm telling her, I said, she knows how to read when she wants to, but I'm trying to get her to start using her powers for good and not evil. Because when she puts her mind to something, she can get that shit done. Because I know that she knows how to sneak stuff very well. So if she puts her mind to something, she can do it. I mean, she can build Legos. Like, she just built this huge ass, basically older for her, not even in her age group, one of those Lego Batman cars. And she built it all. I mean, she had a couple of stumbles where she needed me to help her, but it was like, 1 or 2 things, taking off a piece here, putting something on. But then she was, cooking with steam. So, I think kids, for the most part, they try to get away with whatever they can. And I don't think that ends until they're 18. So
I think it goes before that. Yeah.
It's cool.
I love
I
my
agree with
games.
you,
Get on my
Ray.
nerves.
History Channel be giving you more info than damn schools.
I know it's sad.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like the times are just different. Like it's so different times right now.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Did we lose Infamous?
I don't know. I was wondering. I haven't heard from her.
She's muted, I think. Maybe she's
Yeah, she is muted.
It's cool. So anything else you guys want to talk about real quick? You know, since I tried this thing. Well, what's up? What y'all
I didn't know I was muted. Oh my god, I was talking to you guys for like 5 minutes, man.
Oh wow.
I'm like, why are they not listening to me? I'm like, why is Delilah jumping in when I'm trying to say something? Oh my god. I'm sorry. What I was trying to say is education is the most important thing anybody can have. If you're trying to succeed in anything in your area that you want to succeed in, you got to have some education in it, because that's one thing they cannot take away from you.
You ain't
they
never
cannot take it away.
Right.
So I may talk all this ghetto shit all the time, but I tell you I regret it not, going back to school and furthering my education in some areas. But
you still can though.
I still can.
It's never too late.
I know, man, but I'm be lazy, man.
At least you honest about it.
Right.
I know, right? Yeah. She's real with it. She's like, okay.
Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to go back to school to do like video editing and shit like that.
Man, you don't even have to go back. It's like
you really don't have to go back to school.
Like
just
Udemy courses.
Like, yeah.
Because right now in the IT industry, like in that type of industry, anything really computers related, it's all about what you can create. Like if you have a good, strong portfolio, that can get you in the door. You don't even have to go to school for that part.
So
take some Udemy courses like $20. That's how much they cost.
Get certificates too.
Yeah, like one time.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm. There's this adult school right like 2 blocks from my house, so I'm gonna definitely check it out. Maybe on Monday when I get off work and stop by the school.
Because I'm trying to up my game too. I mean, I do UI design for a living, but it's like, man, I want to step my game up in as far as like 3D graphics and stuff goes. Because I'm good with 2D graphics. Like I can do great animation. I can do great logos and websites, and I can do all that stuff. But man, 3D, my 3D animation stuff is terrible. You would never see me post my 3D stuff online ever, because it's just trash. But I want to get better at it, and so that'll be the only thing I'm thinking about, like kind of improving my skill set on.
Yeah, I want to do like some just some video editing. Just make sure don't let nobody stop you from getting what you want as far as education wise. Trust me.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions or any subjects, ladies, panel, chat that y'all want to discuss? Any rants or anything like that?
Any rants? Oh no. Y'all don't got anything. I don't got anything.
Cause we cool as cucumbers. We don't. I rarely get pissed off.
I got attacked by fanboys this week.
Oh really? What happened?
Well, cause like I started talking, about like Xbox and how I just didn't know the direction and curious about all of that stuff. And I just went on this Twitter rant. Like if you ever look at my Twitter feed, it's like a rant pretty much of, and I even put Phil in there. I was serious that day. I don't know what I was going to do. But I was serious, and after I started posting all that, like, I had a couple fanboys hitting me up and sending me messages and like, you don't know what you're talking about, and just wait and blase. It was crazy, I'm just like, what? Like, they just jump all up in the chat. Like, I wasn't even talking to you, you just jump all up in my conversation. Like that was just. I'm like, what are you doing at?
They do that. Like,
trying to fact check me. Yeah. Come on now, can't fact check me. I do my research, honey. Anyway, no.
I learned a lesson this week pertaining with work. It's one thing. I mean, I know this already, but sometimes you got to relearn that shit to pay attention to it. It's one thing to take initiative to get ahead in life but it's another thing to kiss someone's ass.
Oh my God. Girl, talk that. Go ahead on with that. Keep going, because I got stories for days regarding stuff like that. Telling you. For days.
I was working to get ahead in my career, with my job, and it started to become a more of an ass kissing contest, and I don't want to do that.
Right.
So
you shouldn't have to. First of all,
I shouldn't. You're right. I shouldn't. And I love serving people a good product. When it all boils down to it with me, I don't care what I'm selling. If I like the product, I put my 100% on the product. But I'd rather just be where I am, making what I make, and then, trying to kiss enough ass to work myself up and make more money,
Yeah, because you got your dignity. Your dignity matters more than anything else. So, like, at least that's for me. If you feel a certain way about yourself, your dignity is going to be really high, right? So it's like, man, I can't do it, and I just never could be that person. I'm all up in somebody's face and looking for a handout, and I can't be that. That's just not who I am. So when I see it, and I recognize it, and I try to distance myself from that person that's all up in the, I can't stand it. I just can't stand it at all.
At the same time, most of the time we can't do stuff like that. I mean, really,
that part.
Yeah, like it don't come the same from us as it would from someone else. And I know y'all understand what I'm saying, but
yes, of course,
you absolutely
know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
because, honey, I absolutely agree, because that becomes a factor, and I don't want to get too serious, but I want to be honest with the people that's watching and my ladies on the panel. There's more advantages by person than different from others. There are African American, Latino, Black content creators that should have had 1 million, that should have had 2 million subscribers already, that should have already been making big moves like our other counterparts, and it's not going down like that. Basically, it's like we got to work 10 times more harder.
And not even just that, but women,
we do.
Instead of men. I mean, we like to say that doesn't happen, and it doesn't happen in some cases, but it does, like a lot of times, even without thinking, your brain just automatically chooses that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As that is the more secure, this is the type of person that should be doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it's so well ingrained in us that we don't even realize that we're doing it.
Right. True. I mean, and like I was trying to give someone a prime example one day. I don't want to, put nobody on blast, but it was just like the start comparison I was trying to make was that here I am, I have 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's, and my coworker who's next to me, of a different complexion, no melanin, things like that, and he has no degrees, and we pretty much have the same job, and I'm pretty sure he makes more money than I do. So it is what it is, and so it's right. People like to think that it isn't, but it's facts.
But even for white men versus white women, the white women are making less than the white men just off of, because they know they don't have to pay them the same. Like, and it's literally just because they know they don't have to.
Well, I feel you, and I am down for equal pay, but it shouldn't be right that I have to bust my ass, not at this job or any job, more than the next, because, and then the man makes less, making more money than working less. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It feels like as the older you get, you peep shit out when you work. When you work,
if you've been there long enough,
you're gonna peep that out. I'm not gonna be kissing nobody's ass. I have no problem doing my little job and going home and making these videos and act like they keep work separate from everything else. Mm-hmm. So that was my little rant today, because trust me, I was so hot Friday. Boogie, I called you twice.
Oh, I gotta put your number in my phone because I saw San Francisco. I'm like, what? Who the fuck is calling me from San Francisco?
Oh, wow.
And then I thought it could be you, but then I was like, No, because she usually hits me up if it was her. Like she would have like texted me or something, like answer the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
didn't. So it's your fault now, not mine.
As soon as I got her number, I put LBOOGIE Grown Woman Gaming. That's her title on my phone, but I get a San Francisco number. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad.
Where's the love at?
Where's the love? No, but I'm just playing though. I'm just playing. I just needed to let you guys know. You know, we do talk about video games and developers and publishing companies, but we also have to discuss what's outside of that, what's real and what we deal with and what we conquer as well. So it's a racist world and it always be.
Well, probably not. I think in our lifetime, I hope not. Yeah, I hope each generation gets better. You know, especially with us seeing what's happening, we show our kids, we keep our kids aware, we keep educating our kids, and the next generation will be getting better and better.
But see, what trips me out is when you looked at the things they had on TV with all of that, it was a bunch of millennials out there. So it's like, yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? I don't know why they feel like minorities are taking jobs or etc.
Well, because they have to work now. That's the problem.
They really got to work.
To not having to work now. Like you have to work too now.
Yeah, the competition is real. You know what I'm saying? We taking it serious. So I know on my end, I'm taking it mad serious. So you're going to have to come with me, come correct, boss. Because I'm all my ducks in a row. So you got to come at me.
Yeah, you can't.
My job got to come at me. Because I
agree. Because you know, a motherfucker try to tell me I ain't doing my job. I'm like, you got me fucked up. My attendance records is on point. And you know how it gets down. So
that's right.
I know my shit.
Like everything.
I know my shit. Oh, I'm sorry. We were just I don't know. Rolling with this.
No, I'm listening.
No, we were just rolling.
I'm a library manager here in my little town down here in Georgia. I'm the only black one out of my 5-county system. I am the youngest out of my 5-county system. Mm-hmm. And the shit that I've had to put up with in the last year and a half is ridiculous. I've had random people tell me if I straighten out my hair, I'll be more respectable. If I dress differently, I'll be more respectable. Yeah. And mind you, I live a little bit further south than Atlanta. I live closer to Florida than I actually do Atlanta. So I see this every day, like every day. I've been at the same place now for 9 years, talking about the equal pay. I didn't get equal pay until I was about 4 years ago. But I've been there about the longest time, but I didn't get equal pay until then. When I became the manager, I just got the same pay as everybody else 2 months ago. And my director had to fight for it. It's really that serious when we say that you do not get equal pay for the same work.
Yeah.
It's it's crazy.
It's the ugly truth. It's the ugly truth.
Yeah. But, and I have some similar things kind of happen in my job. You know, I already gave you an example, but it's like I always feel like I gotta go. You know, I gotta put in 200%, 150%.
You ain't lying, man.
Because it's like, otherwise, you know, I'm gonna fade to the back. You know, so at least that's what I feel. It's constant on my shoulder to put the extra effort in, or to, you know, anytime I put my name on something, I'll put, you know, my stamp on anything. It's got to be great. You know what I mean? Award-winning type work. You know what I mean? It's got to have everything.
Double check it and then triple check it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It takes, like, when I write an email, like, I'm not just, you know, writing an email and send it out. I proofread it like 6 times, and I'm making sure everything sounds. I'm serious, like making sure everything sounds correct.
I've done that before.
Grammatically right, and you know, making sure I got, you know, all my T's crossed and all my I's dotted, and making sure I ain't throwing nobody under the bus. And you know, it's like I gotta go through all these checks before I just send an email that it's like only 4 sentences or so.
Yeah, I will write one that morning, you leave it alone, come back and reread it just to make sure it sounded correct the first time, and then you send it. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
I mean, it's just
but that's what I do. That's why when I get off work and with the stress and the things that I do with my life, that's why I go play my video games. That's why I go make my videos. That's why I go get my podcast. Because it's a way of escape, you know. That's my escape, you know what I mean. And I guess that's a good thing, because you got to take bitter with the sweet. And it's tough out here in these streets, but it's really good to go home and kick it with your friends and play a raid.
I'm gonna give y'all like another tip. I know usually we give like a life tip or something like that.
Life lesson, yeah,
life lesson. So like another thing to me is figure out a way, regardless of what it is, to have another string of income, because having one job to me is like the definition of insanity. Like, because if something happens to that one job, you know, what other bucket do you have, or what other thing do you have? So if you can, try to figure out another way to get another stream of income. That's it.
But get some more money. Find a side hustle to match your main hustle.
Always hustle. Never stop hustling.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good message.
Never get comfortable.
Never get comfortable. Yep. That is a good life lesson to tell the people before we bounce up out of here. Because my computer says I got 12 minutes on my computer. I know it was a little serious towards the end, but you guys have to understand where we are coming from. We are grown, and we are women, and we are gamers. We have plenty of obstacles and adversities that we go through all the time that doesn't have to do anything with gaming. And we do, and I want my people to express how they feel here. If they can't do it anywhere else, they sure will get it done here. And I hope you guys enjoy and understand where we're coming from with me and my ladies here. And for the people who stopped by, thank you. This is a little bit longer. This show was a little bit longer than the other two. Yeah. So I'm gonna start out with outros. I'm gonna start off with Miss CHAREECE. Thank you for stopping by. Tell them where they can find you.
Yes, thank y'all for having me again. You can find me on Twitter all the time at Latora I rant. I told you about my snacks today, which apparently somebody ate up. But I dropped through and sent me a note. I would love to chat with anybody about games, books, especially Sailor Moon, and Batman. Just let me know.
All right then, Miss LBOOGIE, send us off.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be on Twitter and on Mixer. I try to stream 3 or 4 times a week. Y'all can find me. I'm LBOOGIE 0208 on 0208 on everything. So it's easy to find me and come play with me.
Really?
So many jokes can go along with that.
You left yourself. Okay. 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 Delilah HD.
I owe you an apology. I missed your message. But definitely, I'll hook up with you. Hopefully, sometime next week or something like that. This week is kind of crazy for me. Cool. But yes, this is Delilah HD. You guys know you can follow me on Twitter at Delilah_HD. I'm also on YouTube on Delilah, no spaces, just Delilah HD. That's it. So thank you for rocking out with us. It was great. I really enjoy these every other Saturday. So yeah, thanks.
All right, you guys. And Ray Dog, I see you promoting on my channel. You better ask permission next time. I'll block the shit out your ass right now. Hold up. I'll block.
He's posing right now.
There you go. Next time, if you want to promote on my channel while I'm doing my podcast, you gotta ask me first. And you rude as shit. This is I want to thank all my ladies here talking about some stuff that needed to be discussed, and also about games, but try to be versatile as possibly as I can. You can follow me on Twitter, lady_infamous30. You can press subscribe on this button right here to check out my YouTube channel. I have all my gaming contents, vlogs, game throughs, update videos, everything is up here. And if you go on my Twitch, lady_infamous415, that's when I do mostly my live stuff. I do some live stuff on YouTube with the PlayStation, but if you want like the central hub of Lady Infamous, just go on Twitter and I'll be there. And that's it. Volume 4 is complete. We'll be back, I think, on the 25th.
Yeah, the 5th? 25th?
Yeah. No. The 20th. Wait, today's the 19th. I think.
Oh, no, you're right. It's the 1st.
The second.
2nd? What am I looking at? Oh, yeah,
okay.
Sorry, 2nd.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be back on September the 2nd, where it's gonna be a super duper Destiny episode Volume 5 will be the Destiny episode because there'll be we'll try to find as much information about Destiny as we possibly can and keep you guys updated and posted so you guys will be prepared. So when it comes out on the 6th, and until then, y'all keep gaming on, gamers. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Women Gaming, IntermediateGamer.com, and we out. Have a lovely day, y'all. Bye.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.